Hi friends, I thought I'd share with you the video I created at my niece's house when I went to visit her for her birthday. I made gumbo for National Gumbo Day and her birthday. So I had brought some andouille sausage from Houston with me, and I started by slicing it and cooking it. While I cooked the sausage, my chicken was marinating with all the seasonings, and then she had a really unique skillet. It didn't really brown the meat at the bottom. So I cooked the chicken, and you see all that oil in the bottom of that skillet? I drained that and created my own oil and butter base for my roux. I use 1 stick of butter, a little bit of oil, and about 3/4 to a cup of flour. And I use a whisk to make sure I get all the lumps out, and I whisk my mixture for a good while until it starts turning brown, and then I use my flat edge gumbo spatula, and that takes a good probably 15 to 20 minutes until I get it the color that I like to have my roux. I like a dark roux. This was a special time for us. It was actually our first time cooking since she became an adult. When she was little, she used to come to my house and we cooked together. I bought my Trinity mix from H-E-B. They have an H-E-B there where she lives, and I added that to the roux, and that stops the roux from cooking so it won't burn. Added the chicken broth and let it simmer, and then we had peeled the shrimp, and I decided to make some shrimp broth since I didn't have any to buy at H-E-B, and making your own is better. I added some dried shrimp, some seasoning, some leftover Trinity mix, and let those boil. Shrimp shells boil for about 15 minutes while my roux was simmering on medium. And I season the gumbo all throughout the process because I believe in tasting as I go. So I kept seasoning until I got that right flavor that I was looking for. I did add 2 bay leaves, so I removed the bay leaves. The shrimp broth is ready. I'm going to strain it and throw these shells away. She had this little, I think it's called an Instapot, where we put all of the gumbo in there and put it on stir. It stirred it automatically. However many seconds she set it, probably every 2 minutes. And we let it cook for about 45 minutes, and this is what it looks like. It turned out amazing, and technically, in order for it to be a gumbo, it must have okra in it, and no one in the house liked okra, so I didn't have okra in this. But it is a gumbo. Some my friends from Louisiana might call it a stew. Hit me up in the comments and let me know, what did you think? Peace.